What is bioprocess science and technology? From the word itself, one can guess that it involves some sort of processes. As in any process, this will involve the aspects of conversions. In bioprocess, conversions involve the use of cells. Where do we obtain cells? Cells are obtained from different sources, ranging from human, to animals, plants, insects and microorganisms. Cells are used as factories, to produce bioproducts. Let's have a look at the use of human cells in bioprocess technology. The human body has various types of cells. Some of these cells can be used to generate stem cells. In return, stem cells can be used to repair damaged organs, bones and cartilages. Stem cells can also be used to generate new brain cells, for treatment of brain diseases, or grow into specific organs needed by patients. With organs formed from own cells, the body will have less rejection of that new transplanted organ. Now we know that human cells can be used for medical benefits. Let's look at another type of cells, from animals. Foreign invaders, that causes harm and diseases, such as pathogens, have antigens attached to their surface. Immune cells such as B cells, produces antibodies that recognize the antigens of foreign invaders, and thus, these foreign invaders are marked to be destroyed. Traditionally, antigens are injected into animals, for the production of antibody, inside the animals. These antibody are later isolated, and they can be in the forms of polyclonal or monoclonal. Now, with mammalian cell culture technique, cells from animals are obtained, and grown in the laboratory. These cells are challenged with antigens, to produce antibodies. With controlled conditions, higher production of the desired antibodies can be produced. Now, we know that animal cells are important for healthcare. Let's look at another type of cells, from plants. Traditionally, to grow new plants, cuttings are taken from a parent plant, and this can be from different parts of a plant. Cuttings are then planted on soil, to produce a new plantlet. However, some plants grow slowly, or some are near extinction, while some gets infections and diseases easily, and thus difficult to grow. A faster way is needed, to produce healthy plants and crops. With tissue culture, or micropropagation techniques, cuttings are taken from a parent plant, placed onto nutrient agar, under controlled, and artificial conditions, to form new plants. As they are grown in a safe environment, they are protected from pests, and cloned from a healthy mother plant, thus have much higher survivals than traditional plants. Only a small piece of cutting is taken from the patent plant, and can produce hundreds of new plants. Once the plantlets are matured, they are transferred into soil, to grow into healthy plants and crops. Now we know that plant cells are important for the production of future generations, of healthy plants and crops. Let's look at another type of cells, from microorganisms. Microorganisms are organisms that are microscopic, and cannot be seen with the naked eyes. We can see most of them under the microscope. Bacteria, fungus and yeast are microorganisms. One example is the use of yeast, for the production of ethanol, or alcohol. Yeast uses its enzymes, to convert sugar, into carbon dioxide and ethanol. Ethanol is important for the production of beer and wine. Yeast is also used in the production of bread. Carbon dioxide and ethanol, produced by yeast, escape and evaporate during baking, leaving behind holes. When yeast eats different sugars, they produce different types of alcoholic drinks. When yeasts eat fruits, they produce wine and cider. When yeasts eat cereals, they produce beer and spirits. Yeasts also produce alcohol from sugarcane, to produce biofuel or petrol. The main core of bioprocess involves the control of different cells, in order to produce bioproducts that benefit mankind and our environment. Many factors affect bioprocessing, starting from different types of cells, and different substrates or food that the cells need, to produce different bioproducts. Bioprocess utilizes cells that are microscopic, and invisible to the eyes, to yield gigantic impacts.